Here we go, mate. Here we go. Another week in the bag, mate.
Aye.
Another week in the bag.
It certainly is.
Here's one for you, mate. A good mate of mine, he's been having some difficulty with his eyes, mate.
Alright.
So we did a little bit of research and he went to this website called conjunctivitis.com.
Alright.
I'm sure you'll agree, mate, that's a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, that's rubbish.
No, good.
Yeah, you can do the opening.
Hey mate, we're back in the room. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the highly prestigious Feel Good Friday Yonder Mountain Podcast. What about that, mate?
Get in. Yeah, well, we had 1 week off.
We had 1 week off, mate, but we're back by popular demand, I think, mate, aren't we?
Yeah, all 10 people.
Absolutely. All 10 of you wanted us back, so here we are. We've got an interesting topic for this podcast as well, ladies and gentlemen, and something which is definitely close to everybody's hearts. In fact, I would say this one is more close to people's hearts than anything else, and especially coming into this time of year. Yeah. And of course, we're going to be talking about Christmas, mate.
It's the Christmas special.
It's kind of the Christmas special, mate.
We should be wearing hats.
But without the festivities.
We're not getting carried away. We're not getting into the whole Americanization of it. That's the point of this one, isn't it, Simon?
It is the point of this one, mate. It is the point of this one. What we have been discussing over the past couple of weeks is, do you know what? Christmas is just around the corner. And, like, there's a build-up of stress. There's a financial worry, you know, and we're starting to see stuff on Instagram and Facebook and all, you know, you can just feel like, okay, it's just, this thing is unavoidable, it's just round the corner. You're like, oh. Yeah,
well, it's that time of year where it is the biggest financial and mental burden on absolutely everyone, isn't it?
Oh, man.
And it's so
unbelievable.
Unnecessary, isn't it?
And especially families, mate. If you've got bairns, it's a big one. It's a massive one.
Yeah.
It really is, you know. It's heavy duty. So what we wanted to do, mate, was really just kind of have a little bit of a chat about what it's all about, how we can avoid getting too stressed about it. Is there some good things we can do? Is there things we can cut back on? Do we avoid this type of thing? Well, and we've done a little bit of research on this, mate, and I think you've come up with something quite interesting, haven't you?
I've made a list of, I would say, in my opinion, top 5 things.
The top 5
which
things.
are just absolutely deplorable about Christmas, and what brings out the worst, I think, in humanity, and it gets away from what Christmas is. It should be a time with families and all that. We all know what it should be, really.
Oh, yeah.
But social media is the devil, and it makes everything so just awful and spiritless.
Yes, yes, it is.
I have got a list. I'm going to go through them, Simon.
Okay.
And these are things that over the last probably 3 or 4 Christmases, really, that I've just spotted and thought, oh, these are just what are people doing?
But it is important to empty your sack at Christmas, I believe.
Get it? Yeah, 100%. As much as you can. It is the season for giving.
We've got that in the bag. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So in at number 5, right? Here's a one for you then.
We should have that music.
Yeah. So Christmas movie nights, right? So what you'll often see on social media, it'll be families posing in front of a pristine house, Christmas decorations up, watching most likely Home Alone. That's usually the token American crap film that people put on. And like, there's us, Christmas movie night, picture on the sofa watching.
Perfect setting.
Yeah, perfect. It's all looking at. And you just know the effort.
Massive big telly.
65-inch telly. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And it just doesn't have to be that, does it?
No, it's better with a 70-inch telly.
70 is better, absolutely. In at number 4, you don't need to have a Christmas Eve box. What's a Christmas Eve box, Simon?
I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I don't know what a Christmas Eve box is.
From my little knowledge, I think it's like a supply kit that parents will make up for their children, consisting of things like hot chocolates and things like that. It's a load of nonsense.
Hot chocolates?
Nonsense. Not needed. It's not Christmas.
So a Christmas Eve box, forget about it.
Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. It's a load of nonsense. And again, by the way, They're only doing it so they can take a picture of it and put it on their Facebook,
on
their Instagram.
their teletext.
It's nonsense. Don't spend your money on it.
Okay. These are all money-saving tips, by the way.
This is money-saving stuff right here.
Okay.
You don't need to have 100 different Instagram pictures with 100 different Santas at 100 different grottos that you visit over December.
Correct.
Absolutely.
I agree with that. I agree with that, mate. We all know there's only the one Santa.
Exactly.
And he's in Phoenix.
Yes, Phoenix is a good one. He's a deep one. What are we on now? Number 2. This is number 2 in terms of the importance.
Oh, okay.
Children need presents more than they need presents.
Play on words.
Do you like that?
That is an important one. And it is dead right.
Yeah.
It's dead right.
Yeah.
Dead right.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about. Christmas, mate. I mean, we're hairy-ass blokes from Newcastle, mate. We're not really bothered about Christmas, but it's good for the bands, and it's good for family time.
Yes.
All joking aside, it does serve a purpose for people to come together and enjoy themselves. But, mate, you just don't need to spend the dollar.
No, well, this is it. I think the thing is that the size of your present pile is not a reflection on you as a parent.
It is.
It is a reflection.
It is. No, it's not. Of course it's not.
It would be better to have bigger piles of presents. Okay.
Next one.
It doesn't really matter, is what we're saying. It's all about quality time. And the number one,
Quality Street.
If the bottom 4 are down here, number 1 is it's through the ceiling as to the worst possible thing you could do at Christmas. Spend money on at Christmas and then post online at Christmas.
Go on.
Which is having matching pajamas.
Yeah, no. I agree with that, mate.
What are you doing?
Well, I've got some Buzz Lightyear pajamas, mate. I don't know. Have you got... You've also got Buzz Lightyear.
I'm Woody in my household, actually.
I've heard that about you, mate. I have heard that about you, mate. Yeah.
But very true. Especially, I'm not going to get sexist here, Simon, but fully grown men wearing pyjamas, same as, I don't know, the lass. What are you doing?
I don't know, mate. I don't know, mate.
Spending money on it. I think that's the thing as well. Save your money. Don't do it.
Save your money. Me and Double D don't wear any pyjamas.
Yeah. We'll move on. We'll move on from that. The top 5 tips for how to save money. Don't bother going out to find 100 different Santas. Don't bother. What was it? Christmas Eve box. Waste of time.
Yeah.
The kids don't care about it either. Don't.
Loads of different grottos. Getting it all on social media. Don't do it.
Waste your time. It's not a competition between you and your pals and their pals.
And not only that, in your street, everybody's spending a fortune. Like the Christmas decorations on the house.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. I mean, I don't really subscribe to Christmas at all. I will be this year because of the burn, but generally speaking, it's just for me. Christmas is not about spending fortunes on all the lights for outside, spending fortunes on this, that, and the other, plastering things all over Instagram. We're better than you. We've spent more money than you. Our Christmas is going to be better. It's very money orientated, and it's superficial, isn't it? It's superficial.
Yes.
And, we're the same, and I'm fairly sure everybody will be as well. Do you know what? You can sacrifice all of that nonsense just to have a good crack with the people close to you. Absolutely. And that is it in a nutshell for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
The amount of stress, we deal with this a lot at work, and got a lot of customers who are talking about their finances, and they're trying to budget for Christmas. And you'll know yourself. It is even now, what we're in now, the first week in November, it's on everybody's mind. Some people plan it out at the start of the year, ready for next year.
Absolutely. It takes a bit of inner strength just to refuse to be consumed by it. Just because everyone's doing it and the media tells you have to be and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'll tell you what, mate, I would love to know what the stats are for the average household spend for Christmas in the UK.
Well,
I think you've done a bit of research.
I do know the answer to this. According to the Money Charity, it was about £1,800 was the spend on average.
That's a lot of money. 1,800 quid.
It's a lot of money in it, yeah.
That's a whole stack of money.
This is what we don't know, but what proportion of that is pure down the drain, one-time use money. Like stuff like we spoke about pyjamas at death, but like stuff like the trips out to see Santa at the 7th grotto that you've been to.
Christmas markets, there's
that's the biggest con on a man, the Christmas market.
Going on the drink, all your nights out, Christmas nights out, all of that. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was 1,800 quid like me.
1,800 quid is a lot.
That is a lot of money. Absolutely. It causes a severe mental and financial burden. You know, we deal with this at work. I know we've mentioned it, you know. But yes, people are planning it out, but people are also saying, like, just money is tighter now than ever before.
Absolutely.
And people are feeling it, you know. Wages typically aren't going up in line. Inflation's up. Cost of everything is on the up, you know, and there's just a lot going on. So I think, mate, really what we wanted to do, I know we've been a little bit tongue-in-cheek, a little bit light-hearted, but we just wanted to kind of bring in focus a little bit more. Tippy's just tapping around there with a Christmas bone. Just to bring a little bit more focus about, you know, have a good think about Christmas this year. Try not to get yourself into any, you know, undue debts. You don't need to do all of these things like what we you mentioned in the list.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you don't need to do it if the point of doing it is purely for the show that you've done it.
Aye.
You don't need to do it. Absolutely do it if it's going to add real value and memories for the child concerned and all the rest of it. Absolutely great, all behind it. But if it's just for the sake of posting your picture on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah. Different matter, innit?
Absolutely.
Different matter. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So from a work perspective, we deal a lot with customers in vulnerable circumstances. And one of the things that I do know is people are finding it a real financial burden. So much so that they need a little bit of help, I think, in a lot of cases as well. So what I want to do is just kind of give a little bit of information. If you are feeling you need to reach out, if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed financially or even, you know, from a mental health point of view, I'll give you a few pointers for some charities who you can speak to. First of all, from a mental health point of view, the charity Mind. You know, we deal with them a lot. They're a fantastic charity and they're going to be on the podcast in a future episode as well. And they're a great resource if you're feeling a little bit low ebb, if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and you feel like you do need some support. They're an excellent charity to use. Incidentally, all these charities, I'll put some links in the video description as well for you. From a financial point of view, you can speak to the Citizens Advice Bureau, believe it or not. A lot of people think it's only there for domestic issues, you know, your next door neighbours parking on your drive or, you know, something daft like that. But they do have a financial kind of element to it as well. And actually they've got a dedicated department who help you budget towards things like Christmas or general financial budgeting, and they can do some signposting as well. Specifically for financial issues, we've got Step Change. You can't go wrong with Step Change, mate. They're a great charity, and if you are feeling overwhelmed financially, or you could be during Christmas or after Christmas, and you need some support, give them a call. You can get some free advice to talk about some debt solutions. And the Money Charity as well, really specialise in helping people out who need the help. So hopefully you don't need it, but if you do need it, link in the description, guys, and do get some chat going in the comments as well. We're going to have a little bit of a Wheel of Dreams session now, mate.
A Christmas Wheel of Dreams.
The Christmas Dream.
Christmas
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
So, guys, I hadn't forgot about it a few weeks ago on the Facebook community page, which is going great, by the way.
It was actually a month ago, Simon, and you definitely had forgotten about it.
When I say I didn't forget about it, mate, what I meant was I had actually forgot about it. But don't worry, it's happening right now. There is a giveaway, and this could be used as a Christmas present.
Absolutely.
We've got the highly prestigious gift of the Flextail Max Shower. There was 16 entrants.
Yep.
All 16 of us. So you've got a 1 in 16 chance of winning. It's worth about 70 quid. And it is a fantastic bit of kit. So Toffee Head, let's go and spin that Wheel of Dreams. Get up! Right, guys, here we go. We're back on the Wheel of Dreams. As you can see, 16 entrants. Good luck to every single one of you. Toffee Head, spin that wheel. Let's see, off we go. It's spinning. Who we got?
Here she comes.
There it is. Oh, it's Dean Stoker. Dean Stoker. We have a winner.
Well, get in there, Dean Stoker.
Dean Stoker.
He's on a shower.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy. Great guy. Very good. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the free giveaway for the Flextail shower via the Yonder Mountain Facebook community. If you're not already a member, the link is in the video description. Come along, join in, say hello. We've got 162 like-minded legends over there in the community group there. Brilliant. It's going great guns, mate, isn't it?
Beautiful stuff.
Absolutely great guns. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that just about wraps it up for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've got many more to come. We've got special guests, as we mentioned on the last one as well. You know, they'll be coming thick and fast, believe me.
Oh, I hope so. Hey, Simon, what we're doing for the rest of the day?
Well, Toffee Head, let me tell you, I think we should go down to Phoenix and buy his and his matching pyjama set.
Ooh, what, and they have a night in on the sofa, eating chocolate and watching Home Alone?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Oh,
Let's get to Phoenix.